consumer it's impossible for the producer or like for either of them to run or like get called multiple times in the if state. As long as they don't I'm tracking. But that's one day I woke up and I was like first word is spoken.
That was the first word spoken.
Welcome.
All right, hold on. All right. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you here.
Thank you.
It's weird, right?
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's just new.
I don't want to make people feel weird. Here, will you?
No, I don't feel weird. It's just warming up. It's just warming up.
Just tap and it should start recording. Tell me when.
When?
I want you on this show. Tonight we've got Ethan. Turn the camera around. Does it flip?
Like this?
Yeah.
I'm here. What's to say?
If you want to talk to me, I want to talk to you. All it takes is a text message. Thanks so much. Good night. Okay, that's that done. Actually, we probably do Snapchat and TikTok the same way. If you're interested in doing something like this, then send me a message.
Let him know.
Let me know. Because I'm interested in doing it with you. Good night. Last one, I promise.
No worries.
I'm here with
Ethan.
and I'm Jack. And if you want to be sitting where Ethan's sitting, or if you want to be sitting here with Ethan and I'm sure we could arrange that.
We definitely can.
Let me know because I'm interested in you. Thanks so much. Good night. That one was smooth.
That one was pretty smooth. We just gotta warm up.
Yeah, true. Okay. How you been, man?
Hey, I've been doing pretty well. Life's going pretty well, and just taking one day at a time.
How do we meet?
How do we meet? Dang, how did we meet? Cause I feel like I met Sam first, then you. But I don't know. Do you remember exactly?
That must have been the case.
Yeah, had to be.
Which is weird because you think if I didn't meet Sam, then I'd never know you.
Yeah,
But then you can't really go back in the past and think like that.
that's true.
You
But for me, it actually started with Victor. You know, like Victor, Sam, and Zach, then you, then more people. So yeah, but just gotta stick with the present. See where life takes you.
Got to.
Got to, yeah.
Sticking. I feel like you're very good at sticking with the present.
I like to think so.
Yeah, it's like the type of, you meet a person and I don't know why, because maybe it's not the case at all. Maybe you're not. But like in my mind, you are very in tune with what's happening now.
Thank you.
Which kind of comes off as like
yeah.
chill.
Yeah. I just think of it as like, like there's things I can't I can't control, and if I can't control it, why even bother stressing about it? So just live the present. See where it takes me.
Well put.
Yes, sir.
I hope that I get, dude, my application is out for NC State and I am nervous. Do you remember when you applied to college?
I definitely did. So my process, bro, I was scared too, because NC State was like the only place I wanted to apply to, and I also did like the early action as well, and I got deferred. Right? I was like, it's the end of the world. It's the only like school I want to get to, and I applied again and actually finally got it. So I went to I thought it was hard to get into engineering, so I just went to the applied through the undecided. So maybe if you want to do that route, like do undecided.
It's too late for me
Why is that?
because I've already applied. It's the College of Engineering. I mean, education.
Um, oh,
Also, I don't think transfers can go undecided.
oh, that's true. You're right. That's true.
But who cares? Who cares?
That's true.
What like is anything? Because it's funny. I just told you I think of you as like a chill in the present person.
Yeah.
But is anything stressing you out or yeah, stressing you out? Like I can't get into college, I guess.
Yeah.
Not I don't know. You don't have to talk about anything that's stressing you out, but maybe
Yeah.
like,
No. I'm actually very, very comfortable with this topic because there's definitely a lot of things that stress me out. So one of the biggest things that stresses me out is talking to a big group, like a crowd, right? Or making sure, like when people, like there's a camera on me, sometimes like, I just kind of freak out or like I don't know like how to talk. So there was actually an event at SAS, right? So it was a Instagram creator event. So the SAS like brought these people, they had like a lot of followers, right? Like one had 250K, one had 300K, 60K, and they were gonna interview us. Or I was so scared because like they're gonna ask me questions and they usually like, do like similar to what you're doing, but like, a 10-second clip asking people like, questions about tech, like, oh, what's your advice to these students, right? And be like, I feel like I gotta perform. I can't like stutter my words. And we actually had like a video, and he just told me like, like it might not go out, but I was just like trying to do my best to make sure that it does go out. But it was a good it was a good experience. But after it finished, I just thought like, man, I didn't need to stress that much. Like all I need to do was just like be myself.
I mean, how do you think it'd be different if you had something like that going on every day?
Definitely feel more normal because for me like it's just a me thing because like talking in front of a camera like for me takes preparation because not every day I do that. So whenever I know I need to do that, like I kind of just talk to myself, rehearse how I'm gonna say it because sometimes like if I just go like straight off the bat, I just learn my words. So yeah.
Or maybe like it's interesting.
It's pretty interesting, yeah.
I gotta be a better interviewer. Seriously, I slur my words. I say maybe like, and then I say, wait, do you think that this is an interview? What do you think that this is?
I think it's just, I'm not sure much about it, but I'm just going with the flow. But for me, I'm thinking like, you just like record. Honestly, I just think you're recording and, we just start off a conversation, catch up, and see where it takes us. Sometimes it can get deep. I was talking to,
Do you think they get deep? Have they gotten deep?
No, they haven't. But
what did Sarvesh say?
Sarvesh was like, I told him like, he was telling me like, oh, you want to come with us? We're going to Timber. I was like, nah, I'm doing a little talk or interview with Jack. He was like, oh, that's cool. That's really cool. He was like, we did. He was like, did you watch our video? And I was like, yeah, I did watch it. He was like, yeah, it was pretty fun. It was starting to get deep, so we had to like cut it, like stop the video, I guess.
Oh, that's not why we stopped it.
Oh, yeah. But I wasn't sure, but like
I didn't think so. But everyone has different ideas of things, I guess. So maybe that.
It was a fun. They definitely had a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. But it's chill. It's always a fun conversation, talking to you. So it's nice. It's nice.
It is always fun. Talking to myself, God. I don't know, man.
Do you get nervous?
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah, but it's a different kind of nervous. Because like people will come on and I think like they feel like they owe the camera something. I don't think I owe the cameras anything, but I definitely feel like I owe my guest comfort, and that's like impossible because I never know like what comfort means to each and every person.
I feel you. Like it's like similar to like being a guest for a party, right? Like making sure that like you want to have a good party.
You mean host? Yeah.
A host, you got a host, yeah. Like making sure everyone is like feels comfortable. You have the good like have food, everything ready.
The host always has the worst time. Well, not the worst.
Not the worst time, but like everything just more on them, more on their plate.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean a bad thing. Sometimes more on your plate is more to eat. So
Exactly. A
Yeah.
struggle is sometimes worth it.
facts. But I was just thinking, what that Spider-Man quote uh, with what was it? With strength comes with responsibility.
Oh,
Something.
with great power comes great
Yeah, that
responsibility.
one,
Is that
yeah.
Spider-Man?
It is Spider-Man.
I
I think
never knew
I
that.
think Uncle Ben said it or something.
Is there a new Spider-Man coming out?
Not that I know of.
You know,
Not that I-
sometimes you get so... Is
uh,
there?
not a new one, but just like a new movie. Like the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Just like the last movie's coming out. But that's about it. That's all I know.
Would it have like all 4 Spider-Man actors in it? Tobey Maguire.
Oh no, it's the animated one. Sorry, but
Yeah,
I think there will be another movie coming out soon, but they haven't released it yet.
What's the last movie you've seen?
What's the last movie I've seen? Like
In theater.
In theater. Ooh, Inside Out 2.
Really?
Inside Out 2. That was pretty fun.
I watched that one. I cried
Yeah.
at the end, man.
Yeah, I went with my girlfriend, and I just shed a little tear.
Heartbreaking.
I was just like looking at the side, like, man, it's crazy.
I mean, it was just as sad as the first one. Did you see the first one?
I did. I don't really remember that much, but it was a great movie. Even though it was like, like just looking at the like the movie poster, you're like, dang, it's like so kid-like, so childish.
It
but
gets you, bro.
It does get you.
They know what they're doing.
It's actually very relatable. It's actually very relatable.
Did you ever have a moment in your childhood where you did the thing that... What was the main character's name?
For
The girl.
the girl, I'm not sure.
You know, in the hockey rink when she kind of like goes over to the cool kids team and her
Yeah.
2 friends, it's like a canon moment.
Yeah.
So it's like, to explain for anyone watching, this girl, she gets so caught up in wanting a certain group of people to like her that she ends up leaving the 2 friends that she came to this hockey camp in the first place with, and it's like a splitting of... and honestly, I think about these moments, and I think about times where I've had moments that have felt like that, and I think maybe it was just in my head, and like the other 2 friends didn't even think it was that deep.
Facts, yeah.
But it's just you kind of like, it's like guilt that you bring onto yourself.
Facts. I definitely feel you because watching that movie, right? Like I mean, even now, I still feel that type of guilt, but it's like I've definitely experienced that, right? Like just the guilt of that I've actually done that before, and I've felt that same feeling that I want to be part of this people, and I had to leave certain group of friends, and coming back to them, apologizing, and being able to wrap all that things up. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's definitely the whole experience is beautiful, but that experience, they really captured it pretty well.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of emotion in that that final
because
scene.
only as you get older do you have that sort of
Facts.
conflict within yourself.
Facts.
When
It's
you're
not-
younger, there's no fighting in the control center.
Facts. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It definitely is for all ages. For all ages. That's for sure. But what other movies? What was the last movie you watched? in
Joker
theaters?
Fully Adieu.
What was it?
Joker Fully Adieu.
Oh, what's that one?
The new
about?
Joker movie. And I hadn't realized how deep the Joker lore goes. They played a bunch of clips. I guess the previous Joker movie, which I haven't seen, and I guess I should have before I watched this one, has that famous scene where he's dancing down the stairs.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I've seen that. There was a lot of memes about that.
3 or 4 years. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's when it all came clicking to me when it showed the recap.
Yeah.
And I was going like this in the theater because I didn't want it to spoil it. Anyway, it was good. It was like a musical.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Did you like the movie?
Can I spoil it for you?
Sure. It's not like I was looking forward to watching it.
Were you?
Not really. No.
Okay. The guy just gets stabbed at the end.
Joker did?
Yeah. Prison shanked. Out of nowhere. By a sub character.
And he's dead?
Dead.
Wow. Oh, maybe they just want to kill him off because
It was crazy.
yeah,
Crazy.
like a Logan type probably.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But definitely watch the first one. You might love it.
Yeah, that's on my list. What about your list? What if you...
My list. Ooh. Man.
I mean, you're a guy that works so hard. I feel like you don't even think of this sort of thing often.
Well, it's just just my list. I feel like my list is like a little bit different, right? Like, honestly, I watch a lot of anime, but right now, just watching more like more Marvel movies, honestly. But right now, like, I just want to watch like some throwbacks, right? Because like there's some movies that my girlfriend doesn't like or that hasn't watched yet. She hasn't watched yet, like Wall-E, right?
Oh my
Like,
God, she hasn't seen Wall-E?
she hasn't seen Wall-E. You know what? You know what she said? You know what she said? You know what she said, right?
What?
I tried to make her watch it, and she's so impatient that like she said the movie was boring until it got good. So remember, like in the movie, right? Wall-E is stranded on Earth, and he's just he's like living life, and he's just like roaming around the whole time, and the part was like Eve came in, and they had like that little one-side love moment just from Wall-E, and they just got to the part where like they just got to the ship, and she was like, "I'm done. I don't want to watch it." I know, right? That's like the part that gets interesting.
I know. They leave
But
the damn planet.
I know. But I have a duty right now to make sure that demons they're cultured. So
You've seen SpongeBob, right?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've seen some. Yeah, it's
That
pretty
is
fun.
a show important in culture.
It definitely is. It definitely is. I haven't seen it in a while actually, but yeah, it's definitely pretty good.
Wait, so you're not a citizen?
Yeah. So
I did not know that.
yeah, I'm a permanent resident right now, but my dad is filing for the citizenship, like I think this December. So.
So what does that mean? What is a permanent resident like? What's the difference? So you can't vote. That's why I know.
I think so. Yeah, I think I can vote. The difference is just like permanent resident is just like you have a green card. So like sometimes because I was first I first came to the like I was first like I was born in the Philippines, and I came here like after like when I was like 10. So like there's like a certain amount of years you have to be like a permanent resident before like you have to live here before you have to be a citizen. So we're just doing that process right now. Looking forward to that.
Will they test you?
Yeah, but like it's like very easy questions.
Oh.
Like like very basic. My dad mentioned that it's like very basic history questions like
Oh, I thought that they were super difficult for some reason.
No, I wouldn't think so. I mean, I think they're just they just want to make sure that you know the basics of the culture, and that you're legal. That's the main thing that they care about. Probably just gonna. I mentioned that they ask you questions about the political side, like how many like the senators, how many
Do you know that stuff?
I learned it, but I haven't seen it in a while, so I just gotta like look over it again.
With both our brains combined, maybe we can. Seriously, I took one American history class.
We could try it, but I still look at things that I haven't like taken a look at. But yeah, we can definitely take a shot at it.
So the legislative branch.
Yeah, so I guess there's three
is
of them,
split
right?
into two houses.
Yeah. Well, we can start with the three houses, right? Or the three branches.
Oh, the three branches are legislative,
executive,
judicial.
Judicial, yes.
Right. Executive is president.
President, yeah.
Presidential. Judicial is.
Is that the one where man, but legislative we know is like that big party.
Oh, judicial is the Supreme Court.
Yeah, Supreme Court. That's
Yes,
right. Yeah.
The justices.
The justices, and the legislative is I forgot how many.
Now the legislative is split in itself into two.
Yes, into
and
two.
it's Congress and the House of Representatives.
Yes.
In the House of Representatives, there are.
I feel like it's like 400.
Wait, sorry. Congress. Oh my God, I knew this. Yeah, so it's 400. So there's 2 senators per state.
Yeah, 2 senators per state. Yeah, I do know that. So that's like
there's
100.
100 senators.
Yeah.
And then I think 438.
Something like that. Yeah, somewhere in the 400s. Yeah.
438.
Is that like in total or like just House of Representatives?
I wish we had a whiteboard.
I know.
What's the
But
legislative branch?
But I do have
What's
it in
the
my
House
head.
of Representatives? I know when you like bills have to pass through both, and it goes from like okay, whatever the one with 438, it's by state population. Like North Carolina just went from I think 14 to 15 or 13.
Yeah,
to
so
14, because we grew.
Yeah.
There's a set number, but like it divvies up statewide
Yeah, so,
wise by number.
So it
Like
depends
California,
on.
Florida, Texas, and New York have lots.
Yeah, it depends on the ratio.
Yeah.
The ratio, yeah.
And then I think like there's something weird going on with the District of Columbia. Like they have like 3 senators maybe.
Yeah.
But that's separate.
And also, I think some of the questions are gonna be like, how long of a like some obvious questions, but how long the terms of each of those officials that work there, right? So obviously the president only like 2 terms or 2.5, is it? 10 years?
Of what? Like term wise for each position?
Like how term wise, or like how long they can be
Who?
president?
Oh, 2 terms.
2 terms? It's not 2.5.
No, just 2.
Just 2. Okay.
Just 2.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay. There's also the senators, and the judges.
Senator, House of Representatives. What? No, senators is just the name
Senators.
of people who occupy either the House of Representatives or Congress. I think senator and congressman are separate. Senators occupy the House of Representatives, and those are the 2 different.
For each state.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's to make sure that
And then
they're
like it's
equal.
like they have like 6-year like senators I think are on like a 6-year term. No. Senators I think get 2 years in office.
Yeah.
No. House of Representatives, like North Carolina has 13 or 14 representatives or congressmen. Well, they're all called congressmen as an umbrella. I used to know this.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go back right now. And
Yeah,
tell them.
like I took these classes like when I was a senior. It was like civics.
I took
like
them last year.
yeah,
I had it
honestly.
memorized. It's in one of those binders behind me.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, it's not fresh off my mind, so I'm
I had
just
like
like
a good professor. You know how it goes.
that's good. That's good. Yeah. It's nice to be able to have like good professors we actually like can lock in.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. But yeah, that would be the questions. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure.
Is there going to be any difference in your life from being a permanent resident citizen to becoming a?
I mean, my dad just mentioned that like if you want to travel out of state or out of country, like you kind of have like more clout, right? Like you're a U.S. citizen, and you can kind of like you have more freedom to go certain places because you're a U.S. citizen. It's not the same when you're a Philippine citizen, but I guess
Really?
I guess not, but I guess there's just more perks to that because I guess U.S. has more allies that with other countries. So that's cool. That's cool.
Cloud is an interesting way to put it.
Hey, that's just what he said. I thought
You just have aura.
You do just have aura.
United States passport.
That's that.
Let me in, bro.
That's that green card possibility.
You know, I heard North Korea is opening its borders to tourism.
What, North Carolina? You said what you said?
North Korea
North.
to the world. Like,
What would that look like? Would it be like?
well, we know what it looks like. It's it's a dictatorship. It's horrible.
I know,
People
but like
starving.
I know, but I wonder how it would look like. You know when when you just like kind of like come to like a new city. You know, like those movies, right? Where like this is probably not the best like example, but remember like Willy Wonka? I wonder if like it'd be like that, or like they can make it like such a nice place for other people.
No,
And,
no, there's no way. I mean, it already was like that. Like it was like a charade. You know, there were certain parts that they would walk certain people through,
Yeah.
but the storefronts are fake, and the vegetables are plastic.
Yeah.
That sort of deal.
Yeah, so that's true. Also, I saw this one video where like they were recording these students at like a classroom, and these students had to like fake type like different stuff, and like they were just like standing there looking at a blank screen. They did not know what they were trying to do.
For real. They were told sit in this chair and act busy.
Yeah.
Or
but
else.
I'll definitely see a lot of streamers going there. That's definitely a hot a hot topic that a lot of people would want to see. So that would probably I definitely watch that. But I'm not definitely not. I definitely won't be the first. I'm not gonna be the first.
Speaking of streamers, without touching on where you and I lean politically, I do want to mention that I've noticed Donald Trump has a lot of influence in the streamer community.
Yeah.
Streamers, people that post content, like on TikTok.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the guys that I follow. You always got to be careful saying these sorts of things because maybe it's just like people. I think. Let me transition here. The internet is a lot bigger than it seems.
Definitely.
Because you just go to your 3 websites,
Facts.
and
like,
on those websites you have your own corner.
Yeah, like the joke, like no one knows the second page of Google.
Bro, when would I ever click it?
I'm not clicking it. Yeah, like you see, like you scroll down to Google, they have like 1,000 like pages.
Never ends.
Yeah, but you're not clicking the second one. Like it is never that deep to be checking the second one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is neat that you mentioned that. But it's kind of like different for me because I've actually seen more like Kamala ads about
With celebrities and such?
celebrities endorsing her. So
It's going to be a close race.
it is, yeah. I don't know who's gonna win, but I just saw like
Are you getting texts on your phone?
yeah, and also
I'm getting a lot of texts.
you are.
This is a swing state.
Yeah, that is true.
We're purple.
Yeah, I keep getting texts like, man, you haven't. I see you haven't voted yet. I'm like, I can't do that.
Chill. Wait, they tell you and you can't vote.
Yeah, but I'll double check that. I wonder if I didn't double check it. I just thought I couldn't.
Oh.
But I saw like ads saying that Anne Hathaway is endorsing Kamala. So I guess that's one of them. But,
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Got
yeah.
to be. I mean, I don't know that
Definitely.
for sure, but that's like, come on. There's no way.
Yeah, but
And then you got like, who knows?
that'll be a big reveal. I wonder who. Oh, I was gonna say there's actually a betting like who's gonna win the election. So I'm not putting my money on anything, but
Like on DraftKings?
DraftKings.
You're kidding me.
Not on like I don't know which like thing it is, but there definitely is one. You can like bet like who you got like
A presidential money line?
I think Trump is on the under. I think
Is he on the under?
I just saw it was like 53-47, but you can check that.
Who's winning the race?
Like you can check like probably like the bets. I guess that's just what I said.
Is BBC neutral?
Chill. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll just say I don't know.
I thought you were laughing because it's BBC.
What's CBC?
The news?
It's true, yeah.
But it's also
Yeah. No. It should be. I don't know.
big black.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can never get a straight answer when I search this kind of thing.
But
Okay. Where to bet on presidential election came right up. Sports betting, top political betting sites and election odds for 2024. So you can find it first. Harris gets a bump.
It just says 61%.
August 12th. It's October 24th.
I just see.
Where are you?
I'm at app.com. It just says, similarly, Trump had a 61% chance of winning the presidential race bets on Polymarket as of 7 a.m. EDT Thursday.
USA Politics Futures.
2 years. Let's see.
Wow, there's a lot of different subcategories of what you can bet on.
But yeah, definitely interesting. This definitely is interesting.
I'm just never gonna find it.
Yeah, but yeah, it is
Try
interesting.
GPT. I wonder if it'll shut me down because like it can't support betting.
Yeah, right now the betting odds data, RCP average is 59 on Trump, and Harris is 39. So it's
Wait, how can that be? That doesn't add up to 100.
it's just like the rough estimate, I guess. 59.5 and 39.
Whoa. Who will win the 2024 U.S. presidential election? Latest yes price, 58 cents. Buy yes. Best offer. Buy no. What am I looking at?
But yeah, it would seem that 60% is on Trump and 40 on Harris.
Looks like he's winning.
Who, Trump?
Yeah, according to the gambling.
Yeah, so
And if we don't trust gambling, who can we trust?
guess no.
I've never been a fan of. It's called the education lottery in North Carolina. Like, let's take one of the best things in society, education, and sandwich it with one of the worst things we've created, gambling.
I don't know what that is. What's the education lottery?
Well, it's just the lottery. So the way that it works in North Carolina, and I'm definitely going to get this wrong because all I know is that it's called the education lottery. But
Yeah.
this is just my beyond this point is I'm now assuming this is assumption territory.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that for lottery tickets to exist, there has to be a company to regulate, and the company that is in charge of this regulation is called the North Carolina Education Lottery.
Oh, okay.
So they, I guess, are in charge of all the numbers and the filings and the ones who get audited by the government and the ones who have the relationship with the government.
Yeah.
And then they've tacked on education to their
Really?
So 'cause I guess they donate to schools and this.
Yeah.
But-
I did see that. I did see that. Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. But it seemed like it's one of those situations like doing a wrong, then like doing a right at the same time. Like
Yeah,
a
it,
wrong and a right.
Money gets weird because if you're an educational institution, do you want to accept money from a gambling
That's true.
company?
Yeah, but some people feel like
Would you, if it was up to you?
Honestly, man, definitely like sometimes people can be clouded by their judgment of wanting to succeed. So sometimes if accepting money from, sometimes people make the decision of accepting money from people who bet, who's might not. Some people might think it's not ethical, or helping so much more kids get the education that they deserve. Sometimes people will just make that sacrifice. So I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know what I would do. What would you do?
Oh God, it would depend. You're right.
It would definitely depend.
In a like snapshot, I would say I'm taking the money.
Yeah.
You know, because I think if I was in that chair, someone that was that high up in some educational institution, my eyes would be so fixated on fundraising for the school that I wouldn't care.
Yeah, facts. And I mean I could be wrong, but I feel like a lot of society and even like things that have succeeded, whether that's might be like a little far, but like countries or empires or companies in general, like sometimes like the way that they got to success is not it's not like all rainbows and sunshines. Like sometimes they had to make a sacrifice. Like example is like education system taking that money given from betting companies or whatever.
Back to presidents, you're right. Back to presidents, you don't have what we have in this country without one candidate having a near split. Half people support and half people don't.
Yeah.
There's always far ends to both of those sides. Half people
Definitely.
love the person, half people hate them. You don't become a presidential candidate. You don't become the leader of the Democratic Party, the leader of the Republican Party, without people that absolutely hate you.
That's for sure.
And
yeah.
you can't become a successful business without things that are wrong, like reasons for people to hate you. Like
That's so true.
but
that is
it's
so true.
it's like I believe that that's similar in your life and my life. Even
Yeah.
though there aren't a million eyes on you and I
That's for sure.
believe like I don't know what you have in your bank account, but like, dude, why don't you give 20% to the guy on the There's
Yeah.
there's like infinite things that we're not doing.
That's for sure. But yeah, but it is definitely pretty interesting. But yeah, that is pretty cool. Just get a drink.
Yeah, these coasters suck, huh? They just stick to the bottom.
Yeah, I did
What's
see
the
that.
deal with that? I wonder if I could like fix that. Like maybe
That's
with
cool. That's
plastic cups they wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I think I mean mostly be for like the plastic cups, but sometimes they still probably get like, you know, they still get wet, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, but anything on your mind, man? Like you know,
Yes.
like anything major, anything big coming up?
Yes. What's on my mind is what I'm about to say to the cameras. If you have audio equipment, specifically Shure M7B microphones with the headsets, with the thing that they plug into, I know plenty of people know about them, but I'm specifically interested in someone selling them. Also, if you're willing to come and help, my email on this YouTube channel is always open. Please send an email. I check it, and I'm interested. What else? I need to be making like short form, like that's what people do.
So I guess I'm just wondering like what's your end goal? I mean, what are you trying to achieve? Like, are you trying to you mentioned that that going viral was not your not your intention. So what's the purpose? You know?
This is the purpose.
Like meaningful conversations.
Yes.
Okay. And you're trying to make sure that just be able to find people that would be willing to just have those conversations.
Yes.
And share it to other people.
Yes.
When you share it to other people, what would you like to what would you like them to get out of it? You just want them to like just see like the truth of how some people feel like when that during that correction, or you just like, or is it just like you just kind of want to share?
Probably the latter, because what someone
Does that mean like both of them?
No, the last one.
The last one. Okay.
I just want to share it because I have no idea. I think, like, let me put it this way. I am already so caught up in making sure that this is valuable to you that I cannot imagine adding on the weight of trying to appeal to whoever's watching.
That's true. That is true.
Like, they either watch, they don't watch, and if they're watching, which they are, they can't hear my voice right now if they're not watching.
Yeah.
But if they hear my voice and they are watching, what they make of it, it's totally up to them.
Yeah, but I think you can definitely kill two birds with one stone. So, I was thinking like, it's in my head. I'm just thinking like, if you, but I was just thinking, you could probably kill two birds with one stone when you're able to connect with that person during that conversation, right? Like obviously that's what you're doing right now. Like, more people will be interested. I mean, you don't have to try to appeal. You can just do that thing where like you're just doing your own thing and you do your own thing and people love it. And but you can put less pressure on you when that's not your main goal. So I guess you're doing a great job. You just like getting that connection with your whoever you're speaking with, and maybe they can get something out of it. Maybe they'll be able to come back again. Sometimes there's a lot of people there are a lot of things that are on people's minds.
Yes, totally.
Sometimes they just want to get it out. I
know, and it's weird how the camera sometimes brings that out.
Yeah.
People don't even realize how much they're sharing in the moment. Sometimes I found.
Definitely.
Which is, I never want that to happen, because I think sometimes people say things and then regret them. I have to take 2 episodes down now because of of the people that I spoke with, which is just a shame.
Oh wait, they didn't feel comfortable. What was it?
Yeah, I went live and they asked me to take it down, so I take it down.
Oh, okay. But that's definitely other people's preference for sure. But for me, I also think it's the reason because when people are on camera, like 100% of their like attention is during the conversation. Sometimes people have conversations and they look at the TV. They're watching TV, they're on their phone, or they're working out. Sometimes it's not like that full conversation.
But when there's a camera on you, it's like, what am I supposed to be doing? Because the camera's on me. Having a conversation, let me lock in.
That's kind of like why, it's kind of like you're in that situation. That's what you kind of do. That's why I believe that midnight talks are like can get so deep because you don't really want to go to sleep. You don't really want to do anything. You're just kind of stuck there. So that's why like they just kind of like just kind of let it out and they just keep talking and talking. And they just have that conversation, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
pretty cool. Yeah, but it's actually really cool that you're doing this. Brings me an open perspective because definitely like a lot of people that I see seems to be just following whatever they need to do the next thing, but sometimes they're not feeding that feeding themselves mentally or spiritually, just taking a step back, be able to conversate. So it's nice. But yeah. Oh, let me get in the sip.
Man, I don't know what to say.
Sometimes having nothing to say is not a bad thing. Sometimes it's just, thinking about just processing what we've talked about so far and just kind of just live in the moment. There's times where just like you don't even know what to say. Like you're watching a game, or like sometimes I just get a realization. I'm walking, like, dang, I'm alive. Look at these trees; they look amazing.
Yeah.
But it's never a bad thing. It's never a bad thing. But sometimes people for actual interviews, people are like, oh, there's nothing to talk about. Not the best host, but no, it's just as long as you're comfortable, it's chill. It's chill.
Huh. Yeah, I gotta appreciate this moment because I think that this is once again, I feel right now that I'm doing the best thing I could be possibly doing in this moment. Mm-hmm. And isn't that a great feeling?
That's all you can ask for, right? That's all you can ask for. Bar living. But, let's see. What else we got? Yeah, you mentioned, that you're excited, kind of nervous of the applications. I'm rooting for you too, man. That'd be amazing. And also, NC State has the best education, one of the best public school education in North Carolina. So that'd be amazing. Yeah. What's any goals you have in mind, man?
Yeah, I'd like to get to a place where I don't stress so much. It seems that every time I enter a romantic relationship, mm-hmm. and now I don't have too much data, we're not going off too much data, so maybe what I'm saying isn't too accurate.
Yeah.
But from what I have experienced, at least since I've made a couple good changes in my life, mm-hmm. changes that have led me to say, hey, I think that it's time for me to start looking for a girl.
Yeah.
I've noticed that every time I enter a relationship, I tweak.
Tweak for that girl? Is it just that feeling of making sure that you kind of treat her right?
I just kind of go insane. It's not in any particular way.
What type of going insane? Is it I want to make sure it's just you don't feel the same when you're single, or what type of insane? I'm wondering.
I'm not sure.
Gotcha. That is cool to know. That's cool to know. Definitely, a lot of people have, go through relationships very differently, and yeah, it's definitely one of those difficult parts. Because for me, when I starting my relationship, being a guy, sometimes I didn't know much about how to really just treat a girl or be able to go through that process.
Oh, just for what it's worth, you and Sam are who, because sure we have parents and we have I don't know, people online or whatever, but out of all my friends that I know that have girlfriends, and I guess there's not many, so don't take this compliment too hard or too whatever.
Yeah.
But you and Sam are what the standard that I look up to.
I don't think I'm the standard, but I think definitely Sam's up there.
To me, you are.
Thank you.
Most certainly are. You and Sam are in the same race.
I actually I actually think you're actually the standard.
How could I be the standard when I do not have a girlfriend?
But like, I mean, I don't know much, but the things that I've seen you do behind the scenes is very commendable.
Stop it, bro.
The,
I was supposed to be complimenting you.
the document that was very commendable.
Oh, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a little bit of insanity. Like, maybe that's not what I should be doing.
Definitely, that's a hard one, man.
I know. How can I choose? Who's to say?
Cause for some people, right, like, it's not. There's nothing wrong going insane, but some people, that's not even the right word to say it. But sometimes you just like, maybe the right word could be very committed.
Hyper-focused?
Maybe hyper-focused. But sometimes people make a decision first of their future with that person. Sometimes people just feel it. And that's a nice thing to have as well. So, yeah, that is cool. But definitely gotta learn more from you.
I gotta learn more from you. That's why this is amazing. Because here we
Yeah.
are. Loved by dogs everywhere.
That's
It's the first
true.
time I've read it the whole time you've been here.
Yeah.
I've known there's been words, but I just have not read them.
Yeah, no, it's kind of cool. But one thing I realized is that sometimes a lot of people to succeed or be where they want to be in life, sometimes they just gotta be in that balance, right? Like, be like me and you, like you kind of be one, like, we both look up to each other and what we're doing, but if we just take both of those things that we're kind of looking for, then we kind of get where we want, that nice balance. So
Balance is important.
balance is very important, that's for sure.
You can force balances, You don't have to actually think about them to achieve them. And I think when you are actually trying to find your balance, you're doing it wrong.
When you're trying to find it?
Yeah, I think that, say someone out there wants to be an investment banker on Wall Street in New York City.
Yeah.
Huge goal.
Mm-hmm.
Say right now they live in, like, Idaho.
Yeah.
Well, you might tell them, or someone might tell them, find your balance and steadily work. Steadily make connections.
Yeah.
Get the good grades, the good internships. You're not going to make it to New York in one jump. Bridge the gap. And then, after years and years and years of balance, good balance, in the middle balance, safe, chill balance, you'll find yourself on Wall Street in a suit as an investment banker. I would say buy the first ticket to New York City right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
And whether or not you are an investment banker in 20 to 30 years, who cares?
See, I think that one's a little more it depends on the person, right? Because some people have their own like some people have their own things that they prefer more. Like for some people, they kind of think like what really is good life? What is something that they'd want to be living?
Of course.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
if that is investment banker, you just got to be careful because just like, you can't obsess over the past.
That's for sure.
You cannot make the mistake of thinking you know where you want to be in 20 years.
That's for sure.
Because there you go. You're in a suit and you're walking into your job as an investment banker on Wall Street, but you're 20 years older, dude.
That is true.
You might want nothing more than to have a farm in Idaho.
That is definitely so true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like if an investment banker is what you want, then like get as close to it as you can right now. And if that does create a situation where you feel like you're super unbalanced, like maybe if life's a roller coaster, you're going up and down really fast,
Yeah.
then embrace it, you know? Because eventually, with age, I do believe we all find our flat track and we all find our balance.
Definitely. I think that's definitely so true. That's a nice thing to put. Because think in your teen or younger times, definitely that high and lows, but and also sometimes people have lived so much that they just kind of want to, ease through life. So definitely, the older you go, that's what happens. Yeah.
It's weird, older people. You know what I mean? They're just like us, except like they've lived 2 lives.
I know. Sometimes it's hard to think like, dang, my mom used to be like me, like my age.
And in a way, she still is.
In a way? What do you mean?
I don't know. Like you can hang out with her,
I definitely can. I know, right?
which is crazy. It's like
I know. I gotta like.
she's like Master Shifu.
I know. I gotta stop having that that like thinking that there's a boundary when there's not really like, there's really not. Because sometimes some people can be fixated on, like example, like parents can be, like they keep wanting to teach you stuff, but there's times when they kind of want to connect with you and be on that feeling of the same wavelength of being the same age. So that's a great point. That's a great point. Because or think about it, you still can have that connection and be at that like.
Like nothing changes how wise she is. You ever seen Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah.
So it's up to you whether or not you want to be Tigress, who is like, yes, Master Shifu,
That's so fact.
or if you want to be Kung Fu Panda. What even is Master Shifu? A rat?
I thought he was a raccoon.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not too sure.
Or Po, Kung Fu Panda. His name is Po.
Po.
Yeah.
He's panda.
Be Po.
Be Po.
Be Po. Po is just chill.
Po's is chill. Yeah. I do love Po. But yeah, he seems to be seems to have like a. For me, I'm thinking he has a nice life because a lot of the things that a lot of things kind of like predetermined for him, right? He's a dragon warrior. All this, he's the one that the dragon warrior that saves them all. So, but yeah, it is interesting how how things can be predetermined for our lives. So
You think there are predetermined things?
predetermined things? I think so.
Like what?
Like what? Predetermined. I guess not. I was just thinking like, how like the saying like history always repeats itself.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking like, when we kind of like read books and we kind of see like, oh, these people made this mistake, and we're supposed to learn from them, right? No, we don't. We make that same mistake. And I was thinking like maybe that's the same thing, but that's just kind of like human nature. But that doesn't mean it was predetermined. Sometimes it's that cycle. Sometimes you just like, but you never know which part of the cycle you will be in.
Yeah, you can't know.
You can't know.
All you know is that you're in it.
You kind of know you're in it, yeah. But yeah, that is a cool thing to know. And not to try to get too deep, but have you ever thought about like, when all things are said and done, would you want to be remembered in the history book, or would you just want to like be remembered that you were just great, like a great guy?
But like no statues or nothing.
Yeah, from your loved ones, the people that you really care about. Like, do you want to be like part of the Hall of Fame, that list? And
I guess I think I'd like statues in Hall of Fame history books.
Yeah.
Because I see it as something that, like a challenge that I'm ready to take on. I think either way, there are negatives.
There are definitely negatives.
So, as someone who is only remembered by their tombstone and a couple generations of family members,
Yeah.
that person lives their whole life kind of knowing that that's going to be the case. Like when they die, like that's it, and they still have to wake up every day and be that good man for their family. Like with that sense of pointlessness, I guess, they persevere. And then on the other half of the wall, there's the guy that's like, all right, it's pretty obvious I'm making some pretty big waves. Like there's statues of me, I'm not even dead yet. Like people
Yeah.
are calling me generational. I'm on the front of Time magazine, that sort of thing. He has the same deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so what? I die, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that I'd want to be the guy with the statues. Because the guy with the statues, I think, has a bigger burden when it comes to, and you know, they equally, they struggle the same, both guys on both sides of this wall, but in different areas, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
And the guy that has the statues and the guy that's well known has a big burden when it comes to people. And,
That's for sure.
And people that are always asking him for autographs, people that are like telling him, you're my idol, you know, people that want a piece of his time.
Yeah.
And that's taxing, just like the man with just family might find a lot of alone time, and that might be taxing on his mind. So it's like both men fight their own fight, but I want to fight the fight where I have to find it in myself to, you know, smile for that camera, or like tell this kid's son that, like,
Yeah.
what's up, for, you know, because I think that is this struggle that I'd want to die knowing I struggled with.
That's true. That is definitely a big one because it's just one of those, just like, you know, picking your life, right? Like which path you'd want to be and how you want to live it. How you want to live it. I'm still deciding. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like right now, I wasn't thinking about it like this, but like Sam mentioned it, like, you know, like right now, like I have my job, like it's lined up, but he was saying like it's scary. I was like, he asked me like, you know, don't you feel scared? I was like, nah. Thinking like, dang, like that can get scary because you can get more responsibilities. I mean, job's a job, right? But we get more closer to getting that responsibility of things that are bigger than us. You know,
Like, bro, like all of a sudden you're on Wall Street, and like, that's where you're at.
Also, like, could be family, like bigger than yourself.
Yup.
I mean, I could code computers. I could make some software, but man, family's pretty big.
Like, what's up, Dad? Oh,
Yeah, facts.
hello, son.
I know, but
Here's
like
your dinner. I gotta go to work.
that's so facts. But yeah, you ever thought about that? I guess like
Bigger than us?
bigger than us or family, I guess.
Oh. Yeah, I guess family for me starts with finding a girl, you know, and I just don't think that. I don't know, really.
That's true, but that's definitely super normal because, I mean, if you like kind of just ask all the guys before they got that, like, you know, they got their girlfriends, if you ask the man, when are you gonna, like, you know, like, were they ever in were they in the right mindset before they dated this person? I mean, nah, they're probably pretty lost. So that's super normal. Definitely me too. Like,
I'm starting to think that the girls choose us. Like, I feel like I've thought a lot, like.
Yeah, the girls choose us. Nah, I don't think you should think of it like that.
You don't think so?
I think you choose each other.
Yeah.
You choose each other.
Totally.
Yeah.
Sam said something pretty nice in there. He said that Ella had changed his mind on who he'd be voting for, which is cool to see. Like,
yeah.
I guess to me it was nice.
Yeah, that is cool though. That is cool. But yeah, it's.
I'd like to have someone change my mind.
That's
But
cool.
my mom says don't chase.
Don't chase. Oh, definitely not. But I don't know. That's also a big one too, and I think it's very big and very important with like chasing girls, right? Like a lot of guys kind of just like when just like watching videos, they kind of just chase. They kind of think more about it like on the woman's perspective. Like sometimes, right? Like I saw this one video. This guy was asking, some help or any like hints on how to like talk to girls. He was like, what should I say? You know, like how, what do you think? What do you need to say to to make her like me? To rizz up, right? Like, how do I make her to like me? Well, like, you should be really more thinking about it like, do you like her? Like, do you like that person? Not about like what she's thinking. You're really just kind of going for it because you like that person. Sometimes people are like, dang, should I have said that? Is she gonna like me more? Thinking more about like, man, that's just like, that's really what I cared about. And if she loves it, it's raps.
I guess that's where you start feeling insane, I guess.
That is true. That is.
When you decide, oh, I like this person.
Yeah.
Like, because then it's just like you lose control of yourself.
Definitely.
Because you can do all these things. You can buy the flowers, say the nice words, show up, be patient, respond to texts, and just constantly think of her because you like her. But then you're like, oh my God, like, am I like, is this my, like, it's like you're face to face with like, is this your purpose? Choose yes or no. Like, is this girl your purpose? Choose yes or no. Like,
I know, right?
And you're like, whoa, dude, like, that's not, like, how did I get here? Like, I just like her.
I know.
Like, fuck. It's overwhelming, and it comes so fast. You don't even see it.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, that's definitely...
So then you have to pull yourself back, and then you wonder, like, am I a bad person? Because I just know that girls, they're waiting for guys to do that sort of thing. Like, girls, like, when it got, like, if you wanted to, you would. That sort of, like, girls are...
I know.
Like,
that's such a double standard. They say,
no,
like...
I mean, it's...
No, I mean,
it
some
just
people...
is how it is.
That's true.
A girl, they want a guy to, like, be patient, show up with flowers, say the nice things. They this is what they want.
Yeah.
But, like, even when they're getting these things, like, just because they're getting what they want, like, women are very emotionally well-rounded in a sense that I don't think you and I just will ever understand. So they don't...
I know, right?
They don't, like... It's not like, like, he's doing these things, like, let me meet him halfway. It's like, how far is he going to go?
Honestly.
And then, if he ever drops off, she's like, oh, well...
Yeah.
Sucks to suck, he lost me. And it's like, if I was a girl, I can it's like, I can understand it, but I don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I understand it to the point where, almost in a psychopathic tone, I sometimes feel like I could get any girl I wanted. But then I find myself like, what am I even doing this for?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely such a mystery. Even myself, I don't know how to go about doing relationship stuff, but yeah, it is definitely a mystery. But right now, I just take it one step at a time. Be able to, because the biggest thing is communication. So just really like for me, I just really just talk about, talk to each other like, what do we want, how do we feel, and if you mention, like how you're feeling, if you are going insane, you can mention that. And if they're able to match that energy, and you see like a nice path towards you, you hit the jackpot. But if they don't, then it was another great lesson, great experience. So I guess it's just how you can think about it. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Drink my water.
Yeah, we're out of water, sorry.
No, that's cool.
I just had a pitcher.
That was cool.
Also, I need a big hard table because this just is not going to cut it.
Big hard table.
I got one I can source.
Gotcha. Facebook Marketplace is so peak, bro.
It's for real.
Honestly.
This is they used to have like a section in the newspaper or like a big book, and you'd call a member if you saw something on there you liked.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Nice. Yeah, this place is nice. It's very similar to mine.
Yeah, with that little cubby thing. You had the perfect dresser that fit there just right.
Yeah, I think.
Are you looking at my setup right now like, what the hell?
No, not really that. I was thinking like, okay, yeah, it is very similar. But yeah, I see you have a volleyball. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's just...
You have a fan.
Yeah,
What about the bed? I guess you just didn't want a bed?
Well, that's my bed. Yeah, behind you is my bed on that shelf.
Yeah.
And it has to be this way because I just can't... I guess I am, without intentionally doing it, heading towards some sort of balance because I just can't, like, there's just certain things that I think of and then I say, nope, can't do that. Like, for example, setting this up in the living room or, like, putting my bed in, like, that, like, sleeping there.
Yeah.
Neither one of those things I can do. Even though I know they'd be fine with it. Like, I just can't. I can't do that.
I see your point,
like,
yeah.
or it's weird because I pushed past, like, you know, when I started making these videos, I was scared to even put the camera on my face. Right up here it says. So I decided, like, hey, I'll make some rules. And this bag is from New York. And you'll see rule number 4.
Don't film strangers or anyone else.
Anyone else. So I wrote down, and I meant it. I really meant it. The rule was, never will I ever put the camera on someone else's face. Because in my mind, this was my thing. This is what I'm doing. And I'm posting myself publicly. And I cannot make this anyone else's burden. You know? Like, I cannot. But here, today, I find myself, like off the top of my head, I've been meaning to ask Walker Golden, a friend of mine from high school, if he'd like to come on and do this. And, like, I'm going to send him a quick DM right now. You know, it's like, I asked you, and you said, yeah, I've asked plenty of people, and they said, no, like, I'm, like, burdening people, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know what changed.
From this rule?
Yeah, like, I don't, like, it's only been half a year. Like, what happened between then and now?
Maybe, maybe just that connection that you feel like other people are kind of, you know, going through the same things as you, right? Like, maybe just that connection. Like, so many people out there living life that is similar to you or different, and sometimes that different life is pretty interesting. And I think you just kind of, you know, when people are comfortable and have that conversation, you just kind of want to make that connection. And that's not in any way, you know, a bad thing or a burden, but it's just the people that are that do want to come. I mean, it's not a burden if, you know, you ask. It's not like you're making them do it or anything, and it's not like you're paying. It's not like, you know, they're only here because they want the money. So when people come, it's kind of, you know, they're willing to do it. Won't be a burden. Yeah.
I'm going to send him a picture.
All right. Sounds good.
I hope that he says yes. People they don't say no. I've never had a no, but they don't respond. And when they don't respond, I do feel like shit. Because I know when I don't respond to things, I feel like, ugh. You know?
You feel bad?
I see a message that I don't want to respond to, and I just push it away.
Yeah. I'm definitely guilty of that sometimes.
I mean, we all do it.
Yeah. But what you doing tomorrow?
Do you want to come back on tomorrow? I'll be my first return guest tomorrow night, same time. I'll have this all set up and ready.
I can come back next week. It's just I'm going to the fair with my sister.
Oh.
Yeah. So
okay.
it'll be fun. Yeah, that'll be fun. Going home in Surf City area, so that'll be pretty fun. But I'll be back next week. Probably.
I want to try and get a streak going. I think I'm at like 4 episodes in a row, day-wise consecutively. And I want to see if I can maybe get to 100 or something.
100 days straight?
Of different people every day. Or I can have repeat guests, but at least 100 days of sitting down and doing this.
Did it die?
No, it didn't die, but it is 12:30 in the morning.
That is true. That is true. You feel tired? What time did you wake up?
Well, I have to edit this whole thing and post it tonight before I go to bed.
What?
Yeah. And I have to make another video, and it never ends.
Time is 1, 2, 3,
For
4.
this one, I want to make a thumbnail. I want to have a thumbnail.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Thumbnail. Shouldn't we like try to make that right now?
Nah.
Thumbnail. Is this like one of those that's like
No, I'll do it. I'll do it when you're gone.
you don't want to make it like.
No, bro. Like we already have it. Like I'll just Photoshop some like.
Oh yeah, you can Photoshop. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have some good editing skills. You've been doing this. Gotcha. You don't have work tomorrow?
Yeah, I do.
What time?
3 p.m.
Okay. Gosh. Oof. I thought you were about to say like a.m. That's insanity, bro.
Yeah, no.
That's cool then.
That's coming up, bro. 3 a.m. That's coming up.
No.
That would be insane.
That's probably the time when you finish editing it.
Okay, let me go on my calendar. We're not turning the cameras off until you say your return date.
Yeah. Let's see.
I never have the right account. There we go.
What is Tuesday? Tuesday night. Tuesday night.
Tuesday night? Hold up. I might be out of town doing one of these somewhere else.
How do you feel about like just eating and having an interview?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you can yes.
Definitely. I can use that time to just eat and talk.
Yes.
Okay. I can bring us some food too.
I would love that.
Let's see.
Okay, on Tuesday, I have to go. On Monday, I'll be in Elon. Tuesday, I'm free, I think. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm free Tuesday. Do you want to do earlier in the day? What time are you free?
Are you able to do like Are you able to do like 9? That's too late?
9 p.m.?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's cool. Just have dinner.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'm feeling that day, but maybe cook out.
Hopefully by then I'll have like my good stuff going on.
Well, this is already pretty good.
Like broccoli and stuff. I'm talking in the fridge.
Broccoli?
Yeah, like you said, cook out. Like hopefully, like I'm trying to get on a meal plan, you know. But like,
like
people
healthy?
say that kind of but like people keep saying that and they never do. I've been saying it for like a month.
Oh, if you'd like, I love Chipotle. I'm trying to cut as well, so we could probably do that. Chipotle?
Chipotle is not healthy, bro.
It is.
No, it is not.
How is it not healthy?
It's just as bad as cookout.
There's no way.
Yes, there is.
How's it bad?
Bro, it's a chain restaurant. Their stuff comes in trucks, frozen. What do you mean?
But like
You're brainwashed.
But like
I had someone else trying to defend Chipotle the other day to me too. Listen, I love Chipotle, and maybe just maybe it's 2% better for you than McDonald's, but that ain't saying much.
But like, it's not like it's deep fried though.
Yeah, but
It's
but it's not like.
But like,
Trust me, I ate it every day when I worked at the smoke shop right down the street.
Yeah.
It's bad for you. It's bad for you.
Wait, what part is bad?
Okay. How do I like?
I mean, I can understand the brisket. I've been eating that so much. But
Like, what do you get?
I get I get brown or white rice.
Okay, starting right there, their rice, a lot of oil in that. Next.
Okay. Pinto beans.
Beans, you're not gonna find like much healthier beans at like a Harris Teeter or a Food Line, but if you do go to Whole Foods, you can find some very stripped down beans. Their beans definitely have preservatives in them and things that enhance the shelf life.
Yeah, and also
Well, that's stupid because beans have an infinite shelf life just as they are. Anyway.
sometimes I get the peppers and onions.
Yeah, more oil. I'm telling you, bro. It's a chain restaurant. Like let me put it this way. Like, you ever see those salad joints?
Salad joints where?
Like just like salad restaurants where it's just salad.
Like
They have meat and stuff too, but like it's like the primary, like a restaurant that's just
Like
like
Olive Garden?
No. Like
I haven't seen like just like
this is my point because they don't really exist in chain form. Like
Yeah.
like Chipotle is
I'll do some research.
very highly traded in the stock market. Like it's a commodity where they're very profitable, and you don't get that way being healthy. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like chain restaurants.
Yeah, like it's just, dude, it ain't good for you. I wonder what happens if you search "is Chipotle good for you?" AI overview. Okay, I'm ending this episode.